What's good everyone, MangaBaRi here, back at it again with another video. Today's video we are going to be looking at my personal winter essentials. Sort of like an EDC, but to me not really because it's not as serious of a setup. So yeah, as you know, I am of black skin colour. Winter is not very good on me, it's not very kind, so I have compiled sort of my little list of things that I make sure I take with me. So cheers and amen to staying warm. Without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So the first thing, which I talk about in almost every sort of tech setup, whatever video: phone, iPhone 7, watch, Apple Watch Series 2, it's 38mm gold, rose gold 7. That's it. Cases. Now, a lot of people, especially in the watch community, which is what I'm sort of trying to get into now, since I have an automatic watch now, is like they like to just slap leather bands, leather things on for winter. A lot of people do it with EDCs as well. They like to slap the leather in winter. But personally, I'm not a fan because I've worn things leather in winter before and it's dried out and it's gone weird and nasty depending on how cold it is. And so I've decided not to go with leather, especially as, you know, I might pull out a leather wallet, drop it in snow or something, or like a puddle. It's finito. So yeah, I'm staying away from leather this winter. Leather is the enemy. I prefer leather in after winter. It's like spring and autumn times is when I like to bang out the leather, and I sort of do canvasy sort of stuff through winter and summer. I know it's weird, but that's how personally I think it should be done. So for the case on my phone, I rotate between a silicone Apple case and a spec Presido clear case. This is just for shock absorption. It's a tank. You know, if you're walking around, you slip on ice, you slip in snow, you drop your phone. It's good. Good that this phone is waterproof, so you know if you drop it in a puddle, you're going to be safe. This one is just for like if I want it to be slimmer, not as much bulk, grippier as well for my sweaty hands, or like when I'm wearing gloves and stuff like that. This is sort of go-to. And I have got a gel case on the watch with the pink band silicone one, but as I said, there's not going to be much damage done to this, and only when I'm skateboarding, and like I have the case on anyway. So yeah, pardon me, sorry. So for the case, I'm thinking of switching. So I go between this Herschel wallet that I have, which is absolutely massive. It's dense like a freaking tank. I've had this for like 4 years and it's beat to shit, but it's still going, it's still strong, you know, it does the job, and I still think it's a really beautiful wallet. It's got that lovely pinstripe, like red and white in there, and it honestly, like, the compartment space is ridiculous on this thing, you know. It's absolutely ridiculous, and you have all these card slots there. You got another slot there, another slot there, slot back there as well. Like, you know, there's no end to storability in this. The only thing is it gets really puffy and wedged out, which is the bad part. But if you have like a man bag, as I just call it a man bag, you're going to be okay with a wallet like this because it can always go in there, and you know you'll be fine doing it that way, sort of thing. The next one is this little wallet, more like a card holder, but technically a wallet. I got this from a university when I went on a school trip years ago, and I still use it just because of how freaking practical this thing is. I have a carabiner, which I'll get to, and this has sort of like a keyring loop, so I can hook this onto my carabiner on my waist, because that's where I hook it onto. So, you know, if anyone's going to try and steal my wallet, they've got to grab it. I'm going to punch you in the face very quickly before you even get the chance to tug on it hard enough. Haha. So yeah, this again has got lots of compartment space. Like on the front of it, fold in there. Well, fold in. There's a slot in there so you can pop stuff in. Lol, trying to supply Apple, yeah, trying to plug Apple in that. You open it up. You greet it to that. This is like sort of the window slot where I have my ID in. Right here you've got like a zip where I keep notes, money and notes in, and then behind that there's like a slot for like bank cards and stuff. So yeah, it's nice and slim profiled like my actual card holder, which is why I like this rather than this. And it hoops onto my my carabiner, which I'm quite happy with that. So getting onto the carabiner as well, it's a Tight Kogo carabiner from Amazon. I actually rate this brand, you know. I mean, I've not really been into brands of carabiners, but you know, I paid like £3 for it, and I thought, oh, they're trying to be brand name, but it's going to be really shit quality. Like the only really poor thing about it is that the paint comes off, but I don't really care. I mean, it's really strong and sturdy. It's big as well, so it can fit lots of stuff. The only thing is you cannot actually use this for climbing. It says pretty... will it focus? Yeah, it says pretty clearly there, not for climbing. So please, if you get one of these off Amazon, don't use it for climbing because you will die and I'll feel terrible. So yeah, don't do that. And then obviously I have my keys on there. So yeah, next up, always carry some Vaseline with you. I use Rosy Lips because I don't know, I just like the case and it tastes nice, and you know, I might get Rosy Lips. My girlfriend likes to laugh at me about it, but I don't care, I like it, so what? I mean, I do have the cocoa butter one if I really want to, so, you know, always, because like, it gets cold as shit outside, even inside. There's a noise you can probably hear, that's my heater, my mini heater just going out like a tank. You know, my lips are even like chapped up now, so it's essential for me to have that. Next is my torch. This is mainly for work. It doesn't get much use, but if it ever is needed, then yes. I mean, I use it more in my home to find things than actually at work, because I have to walk late at night, and you know, just in case I need to like see where I'm going or something like that, I've got it. But I've never really had an issue where I've needed to be like, I only really use it, to be honest, when I'm riding at night on my bike, and I don't ride my bike to work anymore because man's trying to keep fit. So yeah, I have a brush and a comb with the brush bit because I've got a lot of hair at the minute. It's going to get cut soon, but not too short, I don't think, because it's freaking cold. So if I get the sides cut off, I'm going to feel it. So, you know, show some love to the hair when it's winter time. A lighter. I don't really have much reason for this. I mean, I don't smoke or do any like drugs that you might think of, but I just feel like you never know when you might need a lighter, to be honest. Like, you actually don't know. There's been times in the past when I've been younger and I actually needed a lighter, which sounds retarded, stupid. Why would he need one? I know, but I have. So I'm kind of a bit like, yeah, have a lighter. Like, honestly, guys, you never know when you actually might need one, so may as well have one than not have one. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, next we have got earphones. The earphones is because I wear a woolly hat most of the time. When I leave this flat, I will be in a woolly hat. I don't care if it looks silly on me or if it's not high fashion. It's cold outside, I don't care. So I will always wear earphones instead of headphones because I like my woolly hat to go over my ear to like where my earring is. I like it just to sit on top of there. So I like it pretty far down over my ears because my ears get really cold. So I go for earbuds so they can go underneath the hat into my ears, and I don't have to like pull up my hat to put headphones on over ears. So it just makes it a bit more convenient for me, to be honest. So yeah, AirPods would be nice, but I'm not elite enough. What are we on? Yeah. So next is gloves. Always carry some gloves. Gloves are essential. These are just, I believe they're like Thin Slate, that weird brand that you find in every corner shop, but These are nice because they're thick and padded, but they're made to look still a bit more, you know, gentlemanly with the buckle and stuff. So, you know, I can get away wearing this with like my barber coat, some of my nicer fits. So yeah, do they keep me warm? To be honest, not so much. I still end up putting my hands in my pockets, but again, it's not as cold as it would be without the gloves, so I go for gloves always. So yeah, if anyone knows any cheap or like decent price glove brands which will keep your hands warm no matter what, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, so last but not least, my hat. This is a Herschel hat. It's quite funny because, you know, I've got a Herschel hat and a Herschel wallet. They matched. But yeah, I mean, this hat is actually kind of expensive. I swear I paid like £16 for it, but it was originally going for like 20 something. It was on sale. But it is really great quality. I mean, it's some thick wool in there, or whatever it is. What is the material? Do not be removed until it's delivered to customer. Okay, yeah, whatever. Wow. Okay, it's 100% acrylic, so it's not even... It's not wool! Sorry, it's not wool, but it feels like wool, but it feels good. It must be wool, because acrylic... I don't know, but it's warm, and that's what matters. It is very warm, and it keeps my head okay. It's actually got like a little... There's like a little fleecy bit inside the actual hat, which goes down to about there, which I think is supposed to like retain in the heat, which is quite nice. I mean, it fits okay. It just has a bit of a like a pointy top, but I never really care. And you see, like, I like to have it really down. But yeah, I don't care how I look. At the end of the day, it's to keep me warm, so practicality can overwin looks. Looks can just go out the window. So yeah, guys, that's basically sort of a look at my winter essentials, what I really focus on during the winter time, because I take winter so seriously. I know there's people that don't, because I've been seeing people just walking around in like hoodies and stuff. I take it so seriously. I'm not messing about with it. So yeah. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care. Peace.